Going on, everybody? So recently, well, I guess not really recently, I guess ever since I put the BMW on the internet, I've had people question the legitimacy of the numbers that I claim, which is fine. I mean, look, it's the internet, it's YouTube. People constantly lie about stuff on the internet, so hey, I have no hard feelings from me, you know. Look, I get it, but I didn't really have any proof, because whenever, you know, I got into YouTube, it was already done. And yeah, I wasn't doing it back then. I didn't feel like I had a real presence on the camera, and I'm still working on that. But I actually didn't realize that the guys that tuned it, they actually they videoed it and they put it on their Facebook page. This was actually tuned by Brian with Trueform Technologies, TFT. So he actually is the one that tuned this right here, and here is the dyno pull right here. So what they actually did right there was they actually had tuned it to 628 on full E85 at that time, but my fuel was limited, and I really need to get port injection to fully utilize the full E85 and go ahead and go to stage 2, go ahead and upgrade my fuel system completely. But I haven't felt the need to. They actually bumped it down to 555 for full E85, but it's so hard finding an actual E85, like, you know, that number. So that's why I just don't run that. It's actually a lot easier for me to mix it, and I get more power from my E60 blend. But like I said, that was the dyno pull, and here is the dyno numbers and everything like that. So yeah, there is the proof. So technically, if you were to use, you know, math, which, you know, it can be challenging sometimes, but they say a general rule of thumb for the loss of power through an all-wheel drive car, I mean, there's so many variables at play. It's not going to be the number I say. It could be more, it could be less. Who really knows, unless you pull the motor out and actually dyno the motor. But if you take 20% of a loss from that transmission, if that's what that is, then you're looking at the motor producing on E85 alone 750 horsepower. That's the motor itself. You know, there's all that loss, so it's only 628 when it actually comes out the wheels. Let me also add, though, that this tune was done back in 2016. So that means that this car has been running on Brian's tune for 5 years, and it's been fantastic, let me say. I mean, it wasn't trying to do a review of Brian's tunes, but I mean, 5 years, same tune, no adjustments. That's pretty good. A background on, if you haven't watched any of the other videos, of what's done to the BMW. So it has the RB15T turbos. It has the 7-inch intercooler. It has the Trueform Technologies TFT charge system, inlet system. Comes with the inlets and the charge pipe. Then it's also got the stage 1 fuel lit kit, and then it's also got AR design catless downpipes, and then the whole exhaust system's just straight pipe all the way back until you get to those little tiny resonators, which don't really do a whole lot. Let's see, it's got the Cobb Access Pro access port. I mean, let's see, it's got a tile blow off valve, 50 millimeter. It's always, you're always trying to think of everything that you spent all that money on, and it's just like, man, what did all that spend money on? It's obviously got the index 12 fuel injectors, latest and greatest. But yeah, I mean, really, that's as far as, you know, power, that's what it's got. It's full bolt-on and then some, like I said, because of the upgraded turbos. So it's got everything, and honestly, if I just go port injection, I could actually get more power out of it, more than what I'm actually making right now. But it's turned down for you know, reliability, you know, so I'm not constantly breaking stuff, or which, I mean, honestly, these motors are stout, and I mean, there's people running 900 horsepower on the stock block, so with stock internals and everything. So I'm not too worried about that, but it was just, you know, it just felt safer to have it lowered down than what it was, than being maxed out, you know. But yeah, so there you go. For all those that didn't believe me when I said it, you know, I actually have proof now, and this was all that was about, was just providing proof, because honestly at the time I didn't realize I had it. So, but yep, good old girl right there. That's my girl. A little dusty though. That's one thing I'm gonna be happy about whenever I get out of this place, is all this dusty driveway. I can't ever keep my damn car clean. So, what's up, girl? You so happy, ain't you? You so happy. She's so happy. She's gonna be so happy when she's got a fenced-in yard to run around in. But she doesn't want to go inside. Come on, let's go inside. All right then. Later.